Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we are looking at a PSA return. So this is an actual express submission that I did. So there is the video of me showing you these cards raw, so you can go and check that out. I will link it in the description below. So yeah, these have taken about 3 or 4 weeks to come back. I can't remember exactly when I sent them off, but we'll be able to tell by the previous video. So there is about 10 cards in this submission. So as most of you will know at the moment, PSA is only express level upwards. That's $150 a card. And something I just want to mention before we take a look at these cards, 4 of the cards in this submission I actually sent on behalf of someone else. So they use me as a middleman to PSA basically. I submit myself a lot now directly. So if any of my members are interested in using me as a middleman and I can submit direct to PSA for you, please just drop me an email, which is info@pokechloe.com. Do let me know and I can give you more details on that. But just be aware at the moment, PSA's submission levels are the express level upwards. I know a lot of people are holding off at the moment. They're waiting for those lower levels to open because it is still very expensive. So if you are submitting cards, you kind of have to be able to justify spending that and it's probably going to be some of the better cards in your collection. So we're going to get right into it and we're going to take a look and see what grades we got. Okay, here we are. We're going to start from the top and work our way through. So like I said, some of these cards were submitted on behalf of someone else. I think they are the top 4. I haven't seen these, but they should come back in the order that I sent them in, and that is the order I sent them in. So we will take a look and see. So we are starting off with card number 1. And always, as we go through, let me know what your favorite card is and let me know what you think of the grades as well. And if you think the grades were fair. Okay, card number 1. We have got the first edition Meganium from Neogenesis, and this has come back in a PSA 8. So these, like I said, first 4 are not my cards. These are someone else's that I submitted for them. So there we go, card number 1. I think we have a swirl trying to appear there, but there we go, PSA 8. I will just take a look on the back of that. I'm not sure what made that an 8. There might be something on the hollow, but like I said, we showed these cards raw in the submission video, so you can go and check that out. Right, card number 2. I can already see on this one the centering top to bottom is slightly off. So we have got Blaine's Moltres, again, first edition from Gym Heroes in a PSA 8. Now this card is quite hard to grade just because the amount of hollow on the front of the card as well. But look at how well placed that swirl is. That looks absolutely incredible. So there we go. First edition Blaine's Moltres in a PSA 8. Very nice. Okay, we are now going to go for card number 3. And we have got the Lugia from Neogenesis. So this is the unlimited version in a PSA 9. Very, very nice card. We'll give that a close up because I love this card. This is super, super nice. So there we go. Let's take a look at the back again and just see if there's anything that stands out massively. There's a little bit of a corner where I can see in both corners, bit of whitening, but nothing major. But there we go. Very, very nice in a PSA 9. Okay, card number 4. And then we have the Shining Mewtwo, another incredible card in a PSA 9. Very nice. I love this card. I'm just trying to show you in the light so you can really see that shine on the Mewtwo there. Obviously, it's a little bit harder to see now. It's in the slab. So there we go, Shining Mewtwo from Neo Destiny. I can see a bit of whitening up the top there. But again, nothing major on the card, but PSA 9 is a very, very nice grade. So those are the cards that I submitted on behalf of someone else. So now we are going to get to my cards. And I think we've got Skyridge in here. And there is another card that I added into this submission after I'd done the video of the raw cards. And basically it was a card that was in a slab from a European grading company. It's not a company I'd heard of before. And when we get to the card, I don't know where it is in this pile, but I'll let you know which one it is. I cracked it out and I sent it to PSA because I wanted to cross it over to PSA. So I'm going to be very, very intrigued to see what grade it come back. So I'll mention that when we get to that particular card. But for now, we'll just we'll keep going and we will take a look. So first up, we have the Reverse Crystal Charizard from Skyridge in a PSA 8. This card is stunning, especially when you catch it in the light. Look at all the colours that it gives off. And I knew this one wasn't going to come back a 10. as we have a little bit of wear on the corner here, and I think there was something else, I can't remember. Like I said, there is a video of these cards raw in the submission, but PSA 8, I'm very, very happy with that. That works very well for me. So I had a recent submission probably about a month ago now where we got some ridiculous grades on some cards. So I almost feel like I'm like not getting my hopes up, because I don't know if anything's going to be able to compare to that submission, but you never know. Okay, we have not had a 10 yet. So, and speaking of 10, this happened last time with the Celebi. So we have got the Kabutops Crystal in a PSA 10. Wow. Okay, I am extremely happy with that. Beautiful card. As you can see, you get that incredible hollow effect over the entire card. And there we have a Gem Mint 10, and we will just take a look on the back as well. Obviously, it's a very, very clean card. Come back a 10. Okay, I'm super, super happy with that. Very nice. That's my second crystal. So, because I sent the Celebi crystal and that came back a 10 in my last return. So now we have the Kabutops back in a PSA 10. So obviously, as we're going through these, let me know what you guys think of the cards and the grades as well. And then we have got the Umbreon from Skyridge in a PSA 9. I am very happy with that as well. I love this card. So basically, when I was picking out what cards to send, I have a massive pile of cards ready to go for grading. But like I said, at the moment, it's $150 up with PSA. It's their express service that's only open and upwards. So I had to pick out the cards that I was fairly confident would get the higher grades. Don't get me wrong, we've had some absolute nightmares before where I've picked out cards, thought they were brilliant, and they come back a PSA 5. Obviously missed something major on them, but these ones I've spent a long time looking at them before even pulling them out the pile and considering sending them. So again, I am super happy with that coming back in a PSA 9. I love that artwork on that card. It is a beautiful card. Okay, and then next up we have got Neato Queen in a PSA 10. Very nice. Love this card. Look at the artwork on that. It's not a card that I see a lot of people post very often. Like I said, when I pulled it out of the pile that I had for grading, this one was very clean. So let me know what you think of that. I am very happy with that. Lovely Skyridge card there. Okay. And then we have got a Moltres in a PSA 10. So this card has already come back a PSA 10. I already sent, so I had a few of these. With Skyridge, Aquapolis and Expedition, I had a few master sets. So I had multiples of a lot of these cards. And this is not my first Moltres in a PSA 10 that has come back. And we've definitely got a swirl going on here. That is a beautiful card, guys. Let me know what you think of that. That's incredible. I am so happy with that. It always goes in these videos. I always say, oh, so we haven't got a 10 yet. And then all of a sudden the 10s start appearing. So we have another Gem Mint 10 there. Moltres from Skyridge. Incredible. Okay. Brilliant. This is turning into a very good return. Okay, and then we have got Kabutops Hollow from Skyridge again in a PSA 9. Super happy with that. These cards are coming back incredible. Like I said, spent a long time looking at these, making sure I was fairly confident there was nothing major that I was missing, like dents or scratching too much on the hollow or elsewhere on the card. So again, very happy with another PSA 9. Okay, so we haven't got to the card yet that I crossed over, so it's going to be one of these two. And then we have got a Jolteon in a PSA 9. So this is not the card that I crossed over. A Jolteon in a PSA 9 again from Skyridge. Very happy with that. Very cute card. Very nice. These grades are brilliant. I am very happy with this return. Now, when I move this card, you are going to see what the card is straight away. So then we're going to go into a little bit about this card and why I love it so much. Okay, so we have got the Hollow back. The Hollow back exchange please promo. So this particular card, if you haven't seen it before, it comes with a Hollow back. It is incredible. I already have it in a PSA 6, 8 and 9. I'd like to get it in PSA 1 to 10 because I'm obsessed with it. So this card I bought, and I bought it graded in a European slab. I can't remember the name of the company. It wasn't anything I'd heard of before. And it was a Gem Mint 10 in their slab. But as we know, there's lots of new grading companies popping up. There's grading companies everywhere. And just because they grade it a 10, that doesn't always mean it's going to cross over to a PSA 10, a Beckett 10, etc. So I cracked this out in the hope that it would come back a 10. Are we ready? And what we're going to do is we're just going to take a minute to appreciate how incredible the backs of these cards are. I post them a lot on my Instagram. I have shown these cards on my YouTube channel before, but this is one that I picked up in the hope of cracking it out the case. So I actually cracked it out the case. I did not send it in the case to PSA, which you can do. I actually cracked this out of the case myself and then submitted it in with this submission. So this card wasn't in the submission video because it's something I decided to do after I'd filmed that. Yeah, okay, here we go. Right, 3, 2, 1. Oh my goodness, it's come back a PSA 10. That is incredible. So there we go. That is what the front of the card looks like. That really, really funky artwork. So we have the trade please, exchange please. People call it exchange please or trade please, but here it's labeled trade please in the PSA 10. Oh my goodness, I am really, really happy with that. I have cracked cards before out of slabs, and yeah, it's rare they've come back the grade, the slab that they're in. Like I said, with other grading companies, it is hard to tell the other grading scales, but this one, when I bought it in the European slab, I'm gonna have to try and remember. I can't remember. If I do remember, I'll pop it on my Instagram, but I can't remember the name of the company that it was in. But there we go. It's come back a PSA 10. That is incredible. I am so happy with that. So there we go. That will be added to my collection. So now I have 4. We have a 6, 8, 9, and 10. Now my goal is to get it in the other grades that it's missing. That's probably going to be a very hard thing to do. So guys, there we go. There is my PSA return. Like I said, a few of these cards were mine and a few were someone else's that I submitted on behalf of. So I've been submitting a lot to PSA recently directly, but like I said, it's only the express level up at the moment that's available. So do remember that if you're wanting to submit cards, and obviously it's very expensive still, those cards really need to be worth it for you. You need to be able to justify spending that, but hopefully they're going to open up that lower service level and more people can send their cards in. So in the comments, let me know what you think. I'm really, really happy with that, and I'm over the moon that this came back a 10. That is absolutely incredible. If you haven't already, please leave a like and please subscribe, and I will see you again soon.